Hey everybody out there in the internet world, and welcome to another of my Dark Avengers comic book reviews. You guys know me, I'm Chris. My panel, Amber, Joe, my brother Mike, who's been holding the camera since day one, is retiring, holding the camera in certain episodes, starting in this episode. As you guys can see, there's a chair here because Michael is officially reviewing comic books now. He's got the Punisher, and
my hands are free.
And he has some DC comics. He'll be sitting here in a minute. He's just standing behind the camera from now on, just for my intros, and then he's going to be moving here. Officially, this is episode 97. That means 3 more episodes to go. We have a little baseball SpongeBob. Thank you, Joe.
From a cereal box.
Yes, from a cereal box. I'll get rid of that. And we'll put him next to Mr. Sentinel. And we have Pablo. I don't know if Mike is going to be able to zoom in on Pablo, who is on the Sentinels, and he's also out here to say hi. We're getting close to that 100th episode, so everybody's coming out to say hello.
Give me this one thing.
Yes. Okay, you fix the camera?
Yeah.
Okay. First off, these comics were not released on, this was, the 7th of September. How can I forget? I made my comic review, my other episode, only a few days ago. On the 7th, as a matter of fact. First off, polybag of Ultimate Comics, Ultimates #1. No signature. Comic was meh, I'm not interested. I advise everybody stays away from the Ultimate Universe, at least when it comes to the Ultimates and the Hawkeye, and most likely Spider-Man as well. I have no idea how the X-Men are going to go. I'm actually staying optimistic about X-Men. Also, I grabbed a oldie comic because this said it came in a poly bag. I figured why not. Superboy #32. This is from 2 volumes back. It's back when Superboy was first. This is the first series with the clone Superboy before he even became Connor Kent. So, love this series. Love the art. Nostalgic moments. Also, this is a tribute video for 9/11. We have. Well, I always love crystals. This I got actually the year 1 year after the 9/11 tragedy. It's a glass, a blown glass, I don't know how they do this, and it's of the World Trade Center with the firemen raising the flag in the foreground of the Twin Towers. Got it? Okay. And that's going to be staying with us here today for the rest of this issue, this episode. Also, final lead figure for now. Superhero Collections White Lantern Sinestro. Here we go. Actually, I found it kind of funny. You got it? I kind of found it funny. Inside this magazine, there was a little bit of an advertisement. They threw in, I'm not joking, 3 pieces of paper that said the exact same thing. So 1 for you, and 1 for you, and 1 for me. We hope you have been enjoying your DC Comics Superhero Blackest Night, Brightest Day collection so far. Unfortunately, due to the production problems, Part 9 will be delayed, which is true. Gantha, which is Issue 9, came out the same time as Bleeze did. I did not get Gantha. I'm not interested in having Gantha. Give me that back. Give me that back.
I'm reading it.
Oh, here you go. And I didn't get Gantha. I'm not interested in Gantha. I'm hoping that there'll be more Black Lantern Firestorms because that's after Gantha. Love this figure. Awesome. It sold out on Midtown actually because they had a sale recently, and so did the Orange Lantern Laura Fleas, which I'm upset because I did not get a chance to grab him. I didn't get a chance to grab him. So that's it. That's all the interesting stuff I have that's extra this week. Got Sentinel saying hi. Swamp Thing. Okay, we're ready to get into this week's comic book review. Michael.
And a pizza clock.
And my pizza clock, yes. I'll never forget that. That's why it's in every review from now on. I will never forget that. Come sit, Michael.
Yes.
Also, next week, Thor is coming out this past Friday. X-Men First Class came out. What other things are coming out? Lock and Key has been announced. It's going to be on
God,
Fox.
that looks so good.
I can't wait for that. I'm going to try to get the first trade paperback.
It looked really creepy.
It looks awesome.
So awesome.
Lock and Key. I got to show you the trailer later.
I see that.
The entire roster for Wolverine and the X-Men and Cyclops' team, both their teams have been fully figured out. They've been fully laid out for you guys. Go on CBR.com. I'm going to be posting links. God, please, if I can edit my page, my channel finally, the links will be up. You can go on CBR.com and check out the full rosters. I will be getting most of the Wolverine side, not that many of the Cyclops side. I believe only 2 titles from the Cyclops side, and if they suck, which I'm almost sure they will, because all my favorite X-Men are with Wolverine.
Wolverine's awesome.
Goodbye, Cyclops team. But they'll get back together in less than
most likely.
The year, maybe a year, because the Human Torch was gone for almost a year. So there you go.
That is true.
So, anything else news-wise?
I think that was
That's
about
about
it.
it, yes. Oh, there's also a rumor. I'm not going to show this throughout my comic review. All of the issue 1s guys from DC, keeping a very sharp eye out. They say the woman from Flashpoint 5 with the hood, and it's true, I actually looked through all my number 1s and I was like, whoa. It turns out that that woman makes little appearances in each issue. She shows up somewhere.
Like 5 seconds, you're saying?
No, in one of the art panels, they draw her in. She's in each number 1. This could be good. It could be a gimmick that leads into this woman saying, okay, I just effed around with you, maybe 2 years from now saying, okay, I effed with you, now you can go back to the regular universe. Yeah, I wish.
Or maybe she's getting her own comic.
It could be that.
But I'll tell you guys one thing, thank you. I'll tell you guys one thing. Some of the books from DC were good, but I am warning all of you now. DC has officially taken a turn to the dark side a bit. 90% of their books are now gory.
Very.
Grotesque.
Grotesque for those of you who like those big, proper words. So yes, they have gotten a lot darker, our superheroes, than what people like me are used to. I'm used to that bright DCU. It's not that bright DCU anymore. It's now more along the lines of a gory, darker.
It's just not the same.
But anyway, let's get into. We'll reach out to DC in a little bit.
Kind of scarred
Let's-
for life type.
So yeah, so what day of the comic books you'll be reviewing?
This is September 7th. We are officially in September 2011. Once again, we're going to start with IDW. One of our friends likes these people. Transformers, number 25, cover B. This story is separate from the Chaos story. This story is entitled, I just want to make sure I say the title right on the checklist. I believe it's The Last Days, the last story on Earth. First of all, this comic came to me and each page was somehow glued together. There's white marks that show the actual glue marks. I have no idea. This is probably from the company. I know Midtown didn't do this. Also, the advertisement for Ghostbusters is here.
Oh, that's gonna be a
Ghostbusters is
great
coming very
comic
soon.
book.
I'm looking forward to it. Artwork looks a little bit but anyway, this story is going on parallel to Chaos. These are the last Autobots on Earth. It turns out one of the Autobots, Jazz, for those of you Transformer fans, you know all these Transformers already, and he ended up killing a human. I don't know how, I didn't read the series up until right now. And what's happening is Megatron has been captured in a previous story, and now basically the Autobots on Earth are just there to clean up the rest of the Decepticons that are left on Earth. And this is a tale where they were chasing after one Decepticon, and they're tailing this Decepticon. Okay, try that again. Take two. They're tailing this guy Spike, and they're supposed to keep a low profile, keep the mission quiet. Last page does not happen. There's a huge explosion and the building's about to fall down on, I forget his name. But Bumblebee's in this, Jazz is in this, Prowl is in this, no, Optimus Prime is somewhere else. The head over here is, oh god, what's his name? Omega.
Megatron?
Oh no, Magnus. I forget how to say his full name, but Magnus is in charge of the Autobots.
Robot names can be very confusing.
Yeah, robots.
Yeah. I love Transformers, I love the series. I just don't know how much I'm going to like Last Story of Earth, because I'm more inclined to enjoying the Chaos Saga, where they're now on Cybertron. My prediction stands where Cybertron, I feel, is going to be somehow destroyed by the end of this whole mess, this whole thing that goes on. Now, Amber, you go. I need you to do me a favor while she's reviewing.
Boundless.
Oh god, here we go.
Death.
Uh-oh.
Number 9. The wraparound cover. That's why I pulled it out. Okay. I'm not really going to go into detail on what happened in here. I'm just going to say this.
Oh, you showed the wrap cover?
Yes.
Could you just say one thing that I'm not getting the annual?
Hmm?
That I'm not getting the annual?
Why are you not getting the annual? Oh yeah, never mind.
Reprints.
Yeah. He's not getting the annual for that because it's pretty much a reprint of everything that we already have.
Oh.
But the one thing I do want to say is the artwork was good. very good. But there were a lot of gruesome.
There was lesbian action.
No, not that. There were awesome. There were.
Oh.
What was his name? There were a lot of gruesome pictures in there, like heads being taken off, and yes, there was a scene with the two queens, but one of them is now dead. One of the queens is now dead.
I knew he was gonna say that.
Giggity cool.
I'm done.
And what about the ending?
I'm not giving anything away.
Oh, you want to let it?
Yeah.
Leave it up? Are you getting the next one?
Yes, I am.
Still good.
It's very good.
It's the only one.
The story still holds me, but the artwork was very gruesome this time.
This time? There was an issue where they cut a guy in half. That was okay, but this was okay.
This was a woman, like, doing this flip and grabbing a guy by the head, and her fingernails pretty much took his head off.
DC bit it.
Yeah,
beat it.
that's
DC
DC
bit it.
grotesque, but what do you call that then? Not grotesque?
Semi-grotesque.
And the difference is?
I have no idea what
Gory,
these terms
okay.
anymore.
Another comic series that I'm winding down with
No,
it.
gruesome. That's what the word is. Gruesome. It's gruesome.
Are you done?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank
that's
you.
a big vocabulary word.
It's sort of winding down for me. It's not as interesting as the first run with the original Spawn 211. It's just getting old. They can't get any information on oh god, why is his name just left me? It left me completely. They can't get any information on Spawn. They can't find his past. His slate was completely wiped clean, and Tweak actually says somebody must really want to keep your past hush hush because we don't have any files on you. Even though you have a criminal record, you no longer have a criminal record. We don't even know who you are. So that's basically the whole gist of the whole book. The book is still very dark. He's not Spawn anymore. He doesn't want to be Spawn anymore.
Yeah, talk about the artwork.
And basically, he bumps into Clown. There's a few parts with blood, and basically he wants to take out Clown because basically he thinks Clown is against him, and then Clown's like, you want me on your side, and then he turns into the Violator to be continued. That's the basic gist. I just gave you the entire gist of this entire book. So, I don't.
Oh, one thing I forgot to mention, there's a big battle between the Death Queen's people and the Rebellion, and also people that are supposedly under a treaty. That's all I'm giving away.
That's Lady Death, not this.
Yes.
Are you done now?
Yes.
Jesus Christ. Thank you. Okay, so Spawn, for me, I'm on the fence with. The next issue is going to make or break the series once again for me. Jumping into the big two. The big two. First off, really quickly, Fear Itself Tie and Wolverine Part 3 of 3, really good. What?
What's so funny?
What's so funny? Don't show the... Oh, yeah, I know. I thought it was funny, too.
Oh.
In this issue, basically, Wolverine, it turns out the head of the terrorist that wanted to drop the nuke, he's crazy, and his team starts to turn on him, and it's up to his whole team. They all have, like, this civil war fight thing in the Harrier, and I forgot what his name was. He freed Wolverine because they finally agreed that their leader was a complete psychopath. And Wolverine takes him down, but he launches the nuke, so Wolverine jumps on the nuke, stops it from exploding. The end. Really, I don't understand how this could have been a Fear Itself tie. I mean, this could have been a 3-part mini all on its own, to be quite honest.
Well, it could have went on, maybe.
It was pretty good. The artwork was good. Yeah, no, it was just great. It was a really good issue. You want that? Another little, it's a side book that you guys don't need. Being honest, it's more of a kiddie book. I'd say give this to a little kid, even though it says T+. Maybe no, maybe not because of the first story. Spider Island, I Spider, even though it's supposed to say I love New York, it has the spider on it instead of the heart. There was the first story that Mike read that had the Punisher in it, dressed as Spider-Man because he has spider powers, because he happened to be in Manhattan. Then the rest were all like cutesy little stories, and the funniest one...
I was laughing at the thing in the back.
The funniest one was what Amber's talking about.
Oh my god.
Spider-Cat.
Oh,
That was cute. I thought that was cute. Also, at the end of all the Marvel books, and I found this really nice because of 9/11 and everything, at the end of each book, I believe there's 3 different types, and I have all 3 because I got a lot of Marvel books. 9/11 tributes throughout the entire ending. This one is in all of them, this picture. But the rest of the book is different, depending on which ones you get. I believe there's 3 altogether. Now, Mike, this book is yours.
Yes.
Oh,
What I really
I've been
liked
waiting
was
for
the
this.
whole fighting.
The
And
Punisher issue number 3. The Punisher goes up against the Vulture. Oh my God, it was the
Glory.
most epic.
Amber, shut up.
The fight between Punisher and Vulture was amazing. And spoiler alert, hate to take that line, Frank Castle wins against the Vulture.
Oh, that's a big spoiler. Oh, I didn't see that coming a mile away.
Yes, but basically we go into the fight, and then we go to the hospital where Rachel wakes up. I gotta show the artwork because
Let me hold it because I've got like the center of the camera.
yeah, I mean, I want to show one thing, which hopefully
So
won't
I'll
be
hold
too.
before you.
No, it's not that bad at all.
Yeah.
That's this page.
That page right there. It's really basically just him and Vulture fighting.
By the way, guys, I apologize if like we're too far away or anything. I'm gonna try to work around this. If this doesn't look good to me, I'm gonna review this video later. If it doesn't look good, Mike will return to the back of the camera, and what we'll do is we'll do a swivel effect, like a 360 comic book review. I'm sure Mike has no objection to it. I'll hold the camera when he does.
Yeah.
And we'll do that instead. So this way, I'm gonna try that next week for next week's review. I'm gonna try the 360, and whichever one looks best, you guys will let us know. And yeah. Sorry, I just wanted to say that.
No, I was just saying. So towards the end, we see. See, this actually kind of got me in a weird thing. Like, see, while Frank Castle was falling, and this was like a big epic fall, it goes to Rachel, then it goes back to Frank. I'm kind of thinking, why is Rachel and Frank kind of going in and out there? Then she wakes up. Then when Frank Castle falls down, she gets up and Rachel, and she goes nuts. So when a person says you're still alive, and then when Nora came in, which was shown a couple of issues back, or actually issue 2, last one, she says, how can you even be still alive? Frank Castle talks. Finally.
He does have a voice box.
Yes.
Michael, when Mike saw that, he went, he talked! Yes,
So
Mike,
then
he talked!
He said, you, while showing also Rachel, and then where Rachel says, help me.
No way.
One more.
And
No way.
Oh, and this is the next issue, by the way, if you can see what it looks like. Would I say get this? Absolutely.
it was wonderful, but it was very
Right, but I can't wait to see.
Amber, one more time.
But I can't
What?
wait to see, guys, when Frank Castle, when he says you, and what he's going to do, because you know Frank Castle, when he punishes things, next issue is going to be just
serious?
Off the
awesome.
hook.
And don't let the cover
Alright,
once
Yeah.
again.
You better not.
Yes, and let the
word
cover.
is overdone.
Are you done?
Yes, go ahead.
And let the cover
Yes.
not
No, it's
mislead
not.
you once again.
For DC, no.
Because it's just
For
the
this,
cover.
yes.
The R is amazing still.
Because DC's copying.
Yeah, but when's issue 4 coming out?
2 weeks. Hopefully in 2 weeks. 2-3 weeks probably.
Yep, and I'll be getting that too, issue 4. Okay.
Okay. One of the 2 variant covers I got for this week. X-Men 17, the 50 Years of Fantastic Four variant cover. It has the FF on one side, and then because it's a variant cover, on the back it has Fantastic Four issue 28 in like a very, very, very white. You can't, like, faded white. It's guest starring the X-Men, which was really cool, actually.
Yeah, with the classic
I
costume.
gotta start
like
looking
that.
for some old comics. Okay, so the X-Men and FF are split up. Cyclops and Emma Frost meet up with the Scorpy, I can't pronounce their names, while the Thing and the teams, they're split into 2, I can't remember who's in whose team. The Thing, Wolverine, and Pixie meet up with Scully, that's what they call him.
Yeah, I just saw that.
So it's basically a split story between the 2. Basically, Cyclops, Emma Frost, and
Emma
Sue
Frost?
Storms, yeah, unfortunately, get captured by the Scorpio. I'm going to call him the Score because I can't pronounce it. The Score something. If you can pronounce this word, then you're good. It's called the... Here we go.
Scorpius.
The Scorpius. They get captured by the Scorpius, and the Thing and Wolverine and Scully go after the Lee, who they're trying to find her.
Oh, that's a nice picture.
Oh yeah, the artwork in this book is really, really good.
Yeah, that.
The story kind of it's losing. It's.
Really? Because it looks.
For me,
there's more action.
It's really good action. Really nice action. Ow! And it turns out Doctor Doom.
Double hit.
Doctor Doom met up with the Scorpius people and told them how to capture Cyclops, Emma Frost, and Sue Storm. Turns out they have a plan for some type of dimensional design, and now he has his own plan.
Why don't they just capture
Who
Emma
didn't
Frost?
see that coming? Doctor Doom betraying the FF and everything. I don't think he betrayed them. I think he has his own little agenda.
Yeah, he's a villain.
And they'll make it known.
Yeah.
I mean, villains betray people.
Yes, so it was good. It just, the issue kind of, it had a heartbeat, but it died at some points. Then it had another heartbeat, and then it died, and then at the very end it got like a huge thump of a heartbeat. So coming back for it, this is going to be one of Cyclops' books, so I'm probably not going to be.
So
it's stupid. It's going to reach issue like 20, and then it's going to go This is just like what DC's doing. It's going. Will you shut up? Thank you. It's going to reach like issue 20, and then it's going to go get rebooted right back to number 1 again.
What do you say, mediocre the whole overall?
This story, it's got a lifeline. I'll do it.
Okay.
Another crossover with the FF, by the way.
X-23.
14.
Yeah, I know the number.
Another crossover with the
Yes.
FF.
You remember the last issue where X-23 and Spider-Man were teamed up pretty much. Well, this one he takes her back to the FF, and they're trying to figure out what that symbol stood for. The kids don't really like X-23 and think she's a bad guy.
Because she killed people.
Yeah, exactly. And, well, I'm not going to spoil it, but, well, actually I am kind of going to spoil it. The daughter ends up reversing this technology, and it turns out that all of the earthquakes that are going on are actually because of X-23, Spider-Man, and Susan.
I thought it was just
So much
X-23.
The three of them.
Make an earthquake.
It's a triple. I can't remember what it's called. Give me a second. It's right near the end. I'll give you the exact name.
Okay. Not bad.
Yeah, I'm not.
See, it's from the three of them.
Yeah, that I saw. Let me just hold it up a little closer.
Hopefully
than
they'll
normal.
be able to see that.
How are we gonna get
Once again, I think the 360 way is going to work better in the end.
Well, I'm just saying, you know.
This is worth the shot, guys. If you don't like this, I apologize. Like I said, next week.
I do like to be the cameraman, though.
Of course.
Just letting them know, you know. It's not
Unipower.
How
Unipower.
could you forget Unipower? It's such a weird word.
What is
Yeah,
a
that's how I forgot.
That'd be fun.
But
Stop talking about Smash.
in the end, they get
Why?
teleported into this other universe, and I have no clue what's going. It's like a cliffhanger. They don't tell you anything.
The end? Okay. Sticking with X-Men for one more book, Wolverine 15 was amazing. What?
Out of the three, this was the only one that I read that didn't have any gruesome in it.
And you liked it?
Yeah, it was pretty good.
Okay.
It was kind of going flat a bit in this issue though.
It died and it got a heartbeat again. Same thing as mine.
Well, you could just say half and half, kind of.
Kept the flat line? Okay,
Yeah.
fine.
I kind of kept flat.
Okay, flat line.
So it died.
We're in Wolverine now. We're in Wolverine 15. This issue basically, Wolverine buried all of his children, and he ran away. He went to a bar in Canada and got himself really, really drunk. Was hallucinating that his son, his brother, and his father were laughing at the fact that he killed all his kids and he didn't even know it, and at what he did.
You know,
and
you
like,
kind of think, that's what Wolverine always does. When something bad happens, you always see him going to a bar.
yeah.
Just saying, pointing out.
But in the very beginning of the issue and towards the end of the issue, you see him climbing a mountain, and then you see him jumping off the mountain. In the first part, in the very beginning of the issue. So you think he's trying to kill himself, or I don't know what they don't even tell you. So then towards the end of the issue, the very end, he climbs up the mountain again, and he falls. And like all they show you is him actually re-climbing the mountain, and then it shows a bunch of wolves ripping his Wolverine costume. Basically, it says Wolverine no more.
Ouch.
I know. Actually, before that though, back when he was having the illusion, somebody tries to rob him. He pulls out his claws and they slice his neck. and he calls up Melita and tells her to tell the X-Men not to come looking for him, that he's not coming back, and to tell everybody to just let him go. And that's it. That's where they leave you off. I like Wolverine. I think it's
Like you love Wolverine.
He's awesome.
I like Wolverine, but
Yeah,
They-
he's just
I don't like
epic.
the
to be
That thing
honest,
is just-
it was a dry issue. I hate these covers. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. For those of you who really like these demonic looking covers, I don't like them. What?
They depict him like kind of.
Yeah, I don't like the cover artist. I hope that they get rid of this cover art soon and get somebody else. Also, it's a new artist for the inside of this issue, and I like this artwork as well as the past artwork. Really good. Jumping really quick because I'm sure I've only got 2 minutes left. The new Avengers Annual, really easy. The Revengers are brought together. I want to show you the team. This is gonna be another one of those crossover books. In the very beginning, it shows all the things that have happened to the Avengers, and then you get the Revengers team, which are all the people here. They're all heroes. All of these people are heroes except for maybe Anti-Venom. He's on the fence, man. I'm on the fence with the Anti-Venom. But anyway, they get together and they're going to take out the Avengers. So they wait for the baby to leave. This is the new Avengers. They attack the new Avengers first. So they wait for Luke Cage's baby to be out of the mansion, and they attack after the baby's gone. And they basically, long story, long fight short, they decimate the new Avengers. And their next target, the Avengers. Avengers Tower. The
wow.
Avengers Mansion is taken out. Taken out completely.
How?
You can go behind the camera so you can shut it off.
Oh, yeah, I gotta go.
He'll be back.
Yeah.
He'll be
I'll
back in the next part.
Next part.
Yep.
So they decimate Avengers Mansion completely, and the new Avengers are taken out. And their next target actually is the Avengers. To be continued in Avengers Annual #1. Looking forward to it. Really good artwork. Really interesting story. Looking forward to seeing where it all goes. I'm sure it's going to cross over into 2 more than the regular Avengers and maybe the Secret. Not sure. Really good. Alright guys, we've finished with Marvel. Next are all the #1s from DC. And I forgot to mention this in the beginning. I have a letter from somebody who's been watching my reviews, that Q&A question for this review. We'll be doing that either before or after the comics. I think I'm going to do it at the very end. So stick around guys. The big part is coming up next.